Your lives, they told me, though I'm feeling dead. It's aaronzero show. Name of this program is Bollywood Noise and all the noise you can handle. So, 50 years later, Sholay to return to cinemas in restored version. So, the iconic actors Amitabh Bachchan and Dharmender, what they did 50 years ago, we're going to see it again. And they have taken prints of the movies, though the original prints are no longer available, some from some cinematic museum or institute, British Film Institute. Reels from Mumbai and London were sent to l'Immagine Ritrovato in Bologna for restoration. Original camera work was too damaged, so they worked with interpositives from both cities. A color reversal immediate found in London included original ending and two deleted scenes. And they also sourced the original RE2C camera used to shoot the film. No surviving 70 prints. They consulted veteran cinematographers Kamalaka Rao, who had worked alongside Shailu's director of photography, Dwarka. And so the final restored version combines two interpositives and two color reversible intermediates, bringing back the director's original version. So you're going to see Sholay, the iconic movie, after 50 years again. And in August, it'll turn 50. Celebration has begun thousands of miles away from Ramgarh in the theater where filmmaker Fellini once ruled. Italy is hosting the world premiere of the newly restored, uncut version of Ramesh Sippy's iconic film, Il Cinema Ritrovato. It was first released in 1975, turned into a phenomenon running for 5 years in the same theater. Amitabh Bachchan says at that time I had no idea that it would be a watershed for Indian cinema. Now, 5 decades later, the film is returning to theaters in a restored version as it prepares for a comeback on Indian screens later this year. We take a look at Sholay's restoration. Everyone associated with Sholay worked really hard on the movie. Director Ramesh Sippy at Sholay's postal stamp release, and he said from an unsuccessful venture to record-breaking run, Sholay was an emotional roller coaster for all of us, and I hope that 50 years later the film captures the imagination of new audiences, says Amitabh Bachchan. And I'm thrilled to hear that the film is being restored. I'm sure it will have the same success as it had 50 years ago. Who can forget the dialogues of Salim Javed and the direction of Ramesh Sippy? So many scenes have gone down in the history of cinema, according to actor Dharmender. And can't wait for Sholay to begin its new lease of life, says Shehzad Sippy. Talking about the restoration, producer said it has taken us 3 years, but we were able to find the original ending and some deleted scenes that the world will see now for the first time at Cinema Ritrovato Festival in Bologna. I can't wait for Sholay to begin its new lease of life. It's a recognition of Sholay's place in global cinematic history. Shivendra Singh, Dungapur Director, Film Heritage Foundation says Sholay is often described as the greatest Indian film ever made. I know every name and every dialogue of the film by heart. It was a masterpiece of passion that generations of Indians have loved and seen time again, despite the fact we could not use the original camera negatives and not a single 70 print survives. We have left no stone to ensure that this historic film has been beautifully restored. The Cinema Ritrovato is renowned for its dedication to showcasing restored and classic films. World premiere marks not just a celebration of film, but a recognition of its enduring power and place in global cinema history. Isn't that something? Wow. And from there, we go to Madonna, and she shares her designer filled bathroom chronicles, has once again shown why she remains style and cultural icon. 1660-year-old post Instagram program highlighting a designer wardrobe, giving fans glimpse inside her 40 million Upper East Side apartment. She captioned the post life in my bathroom lately. Also, it's important to read the fine print if you want it. The line was reference to a pair of lights by Berlin based band Saint Senna, featuring a quote, Mom, I'm a rich man. Originally said by Cher, according to US Weekly, she showed off a range of looks from casual t shirts, designer dresses, has been sharing more glimpses of her new home through social media. She also wore a black and silver corset dress. And Urza teases Hollywood return. First thing I'll do is film with Lynn. Urza Miller is making a gradual return to the spotlight. 32-year actor who uses the pronoun made a rare public appearance at Film in Italy event on Thursday. And they have been contemplating a return to film. And that is enough we have of Urza. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and goodbye.